Oh, hello?
Olaf!
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Olaf.
Hello.
Or should we say hello, Olaf?
Hello. Hello.
Oh God.
Hello. Hello.
Olaf,
That's
let
me.
me do some introductions.
Yes.
So we have Cassie here.
Hello.
Cassie
Hello.
is awesome. AJ is
That's a
here.
lie.
AJ is
Hello.
awesome.
Hello.
That's the truth.
And Art is not around right now.
Oh, rest in peace. I'm so sorry.
He didn't die. He's just
He
happened.
didn't die. Yeah, he's just gone out for a minute.
Oh,
It's
rest
fine,
in
don't
peace. Long live. Oh, I'll never forget.
worry.
In the arms of an angel.
How
Hello.
was FBC Firebreak? Did
It
you
was
have a
fun.
good time? Did you get
I
it all out
enjoy
of
it.
your system?
I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. I was gonna say, if you're down tomorrow or Sunday, we are probably gonna play a little bit more.
That's a good question. What am I doing tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow?
What are you doing tomorrow or Sunday? That's the bigger question. Because Stoops said that they might be available tomorrow. They don't know yet, but they probably will be available on Sunday.
I think I'm relatively available this weekend,
Okay.
within
Good.
reason.
Okay, Barrett, thank you very much for stopping by. Take care.
Depends on how
I'll
long
see
you
you
want
when
me
you're
for.
home. When?
Because I'm not cheap.
For fuck's sake, not you. Not you too. You
No,
heard that. You heard that I have to give Stupendium money for collaboration, so now you have to like.
Of course.
Chime into that.
You gotta do what I do, and have known them for long enough that they can't charge me for stuff.
Well, the funny thing is, I charge them for stuff as well.
Oh. Cyclical. It's like a weird cyclical money sink.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
a tax
like-
write-off. We just keep bouncing money between everyone.
Yeah. Because I do work for them from time to time, so. It's fine, I got the payment covered. Godspeed, thank you so much. But yes,
Enough, like, almost everyone in this call does work for Stoops from time to time.
Oh, amazing. So we're doing guilty as sock, question mark?
We are going to do guilty as sock.
Should I turn on the game? Oh, by the way, I'm guessing...
Yes.
I'm hoping that Oxy said that I am streaming, so... I have to preface this?
Yeah, we're
Don't say fuck or bugger.
we're not allowed to say fuck or bugger, but
Wait, are you for real?
No.
no.
That's what we were
Okay.
told.
No.
Thank God, Jesus Christ.
That's what I say at the start. That's what I say at the start of every one of my streams. Is I say, "Don't say fuck or bugger."
Okay.
Oxy, are you also streaming?
I would need to download Streamlabs because I'm on my
Oh.
Lucky Toppy. I can
Nah,
do that though.
it's-
I'll do that. That's fine. I'll do it.
Okay. I don't know if it's worth it, but okay.
Good night,
It's
phone. Thank you
always
so much for
worth
stopping
it,
by.
'cause
Go take a shower.
What's his name might come by
Enjoy
and give me
and have a
50
good
subs.
school.
This is true. We all need a what's his name.
A magic sugar daddy.
Hey,
Where do I apply for that exactly?
I don't know. Lucian. You have to stream with Lucian.
Oh, I don't know Lucian very well at all. I've
I'll
only
introduce
talked to
you
him
to
like
Lucian.
twice.
Lucian might come to the barbecue, so
Baby cool.
Nice.
we can meet Lucian. Olaf, are you coming over for my barbecue?
When is that?
It's on the 2nd.
Of July?
Yeah, you come in. You come from
No,
Poland.
I can't.
Oh.
I have a
Why don't
wedding.
you love me?
Listen, I have a wedding to go to like later that month, and I need to like decide. I need to have money for the tickets to
your
that.
wedding and me. I mean,
Yes.
I get it. I understand. It's fine.
I listen. A wedding is more important than you. I'm not going to lie.
Ouch.
Brutal.
Did you hear my heartbreak there?
I always hear it break.
I'm gonna look for it.
What does that mean?
Soundboard down.
Because I break your heart always.
There's only one appropriate. There's only one appropriate sound.
Wow.
I like the duck though.
Hang on.
I don't have nitro, so I only have the basic ones.
A wedding is once in a lifetime. A barbecue is once in a weekend. That's exactly yes.
You hope a wedding is once in a lifetime.
Papa, why are you
Statistically,
mean to kinsfolk Oxy?
you know.
Probably won't
Say
be.
sorry like you make me do.
My dad is at 3.
No,
Wow. He's hogging
I
all of
went
them.
to 1.
I'm being mean to them because it's my way of showing love.
Just let you know.
So as I said to Olaf earlier, these streams tend to just be the bully Oxy streams.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Let's
baby.
go. Let's go.
Watch it.
Oh, you gonna cry? You gonna piss your pants?
I'm gonna put
You gonna maybe shit a little?
You fucker! How dare you? That was mean. You're so mean. Why is it mean to me?
Oh, no, don't
Oh,
cry.
you baby. Oh, oh,
I'm gonna
you baby.
No cry.
Wait. Wait. I.
Wow. Wow. I don't know how to react to that. That was really mean. I cry a little bit now.
I'm
There's
sorry.
the bullying Oxy, and then there's this, whatever the hell that was. That was kill you.
As the great Justin Timberlake once sang, "Cry Me a River." Oh, I can be Phoenix Wright, but am I going to be? No.
I forgot about the cosmetics. I need to adjust my guy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Still good?
Olaf has
Um,
joined. You have met Olaf before.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, my
Olaf
name is
is
Olaf.
best.
I am best.
And streaming.
And streaming.
I'm streaming, yeah.
But-
So don't say
but
fuck
as am
about
I.
it.
Make sure you don't say any
Um,
slurs.
Yeah, no slurs for sure. You can say fucking
Yeah.
bugger all you want, but no slurs for sure.
I always.
Art, you have
Oh, sorry.
the custom evidence, right?
Yes, I have 2 sets of custom evidence. One that is like serious, like Law and Order,
I
and then
could
the
be
other one that
Phoenix
is
wrong,
just trying to
But
improve
nah, I'm
upon
gonna be
vanilla.
me.
Sweet. Let's,
Depending on
do you
how
wanna
serious we
host
wanna
and
get.
Have us
Right.
do that? I don't really want to be
I am
as
also
serious as
live
we
now.
ever get.
Bro-
Oh,
Foggy.
let me.
Let's combine the
Let-
streams, everyone.
Yes,
Oh my
invite.
god.
All the
Oh
streams
god.
all
I have to
stuck
actually.
together and gooey.
Invite. I invited you, Oxy.
Very
Yeah, we're
good.
gonna combine streams. So basically, whoever is going to be live
Oh.
and stuff, you could see.
I don't have Chrome on this PC. God damn it.
How do you not have Chrome? Are you on
'Cause-
Firefox at least?
No, I'm on fucking Edge.
Edge.
Ew.
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 Sorry, I was. just
My
in the-
God.
I was in the mood to Edge. I'm sorry.
How dare you say that you were being an edge runner today? That is
How dare you?
insulting to cyberpunk as a genre and me personally.
I wasn't edge running. I was just edging.
Oh, wait, we're edging
Oh,
runners?
Okay. That's somehow
Is
worse.
that what we're doing? We're edging runners right now. Oh
Hi
goddamn.
chat, we're shitting on Oxy for using Edge.
Oh yeah.
Are we audible now?
Disgusting.
Right, I'm installing Chrome.
Are we
I
audible?
just heard myself saying that, so that means I forgot to mute your stream, and also, yes.
We are. Are we the Amazon audiobook company? Guys, I'm not funny. I'm not gonna lie. This feels weird. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna say
I have a
jokes
little
and then it's
breakdown
gonna be
like
like
this,
really bad.
Not like a mental breakdown, but a little dance boogie breakdown because AJ resubbed.
I did.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, exactly. No Edge, no Safari. Agreed.
This is a Firefox household.
Valid. Especially because Chrome just had like that massive fucking vulnerability go out.
Yeah.
I did.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ewy.
it's no good.
Ew.
No bueno.
Can I get an invite to
Just posted.
server, or am I? What am I doing?
I just posted the code in game coordinating.
Oh.
Oh, Arts
You're
Court,
amazing.
is that
Thank
it?
you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you can just do it with the lobby ID. Okay.
Oh.
Fall into court. Pew.
Okay, I need to get onto Twitch.
I need to transition this
over.
over. There we go. Now you can
Oh,
see.
shoot, I screwed up one of my cards. I need to fix it real quick. It's the deck's not showing up.
Do we,
One more
is this
try.
one of those games we have to mute when we're in court?
Yes.
Okay, that I figured.
Shit.
I may be trapped on a loading screen because I tried to join it just as you closed it.
Oh.
That's typical.
No matter.
I'm gonna say it. Imagine if throughout
Yeah,
a whole
it's
run
not
you had to
working.
do
Oh,
that.
there it
I
is.
would never
Code
run.
I do, yes. I had to
Okay.
close the lobby temporarily. I'm
I'm
editing
just
make
being
sure.
an
You keep it
impatient
running slow.
shit. That's all.
No. No edge. No edging while running.
Did we hear back
Thank you.
from Jen, by the way?
Nothing as of yet. Jen is probably asleep. Knowing Jen. Give me a moment. I'm trying to log into my Twitch.
Are you even gonna be able to like stream from the laptop?
Of course I can.
You did it the other week when you were on that stag do.
I did, yes.
Oh. That stag do. Huh.
And that's why I don't have any data on my phone.
I stream from my laptop. Well, yes, but like
To be fair, they should have had Wi-Fi.
Wow.
They
you
should have, but that
you
wasn't
stream
Wi-Fi,
because you're
so-
streaming from like Xbox as well. You're not using like the laptop to game.
Oh, come on.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
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 I ought to mute the Discord call as well.
Hello there.
Oxy's by themselves.
Hello there, Katie. Come to witness the chaos?
By the way, this is the first time I've ever fucking played this game, so
Oh my god,
Okay.
oh my god, oh my god, oh
It's-
god, oh god, this
It
isn't going
sounds
well.
like it's going great over there.
This isn't going well at all.
Okay, so this game's actually
Fucking
pretty
Twitch.
easy. Once we get in there, like you choose your role, so you're gonna be bailiff, so you can
1 minute, sorry everyone.
stop talking over me.
I'll be with you
Jesus.
shortly.
shut up.
Be quiet. So you're the bailiff. You can silence people, and you get a dog. You get like a little wiener dog.
We get a dog. Let's
and
go.
That's probably the best part of the whole game.
Let's
You get a
go.
dog.
And if
Alright, that's
there's
all I
any,
needed to know.
questions or like if someone brings up evidence or something or there's a dispute about it, the judge can ask you to like look something up and then you just go and pet the dog and then make up whatever you want as the answer.
Oh hell yeah, let's go. Bog. All right. I'll learn as I go. Also, are we waiting on Oxy to like combine the streams together? Question mark.
Yeah, because he needs to join. I sent them the invite link, and then they'll send you the invite link.
You sent me the invite
I
link?
guess I could find you. I can find it right now, actually.
We are sorting it out. Bear with me,
Okay, you're gonna get an
chat.
invite from Lovely Craftians. We're not an Etsy shop, but it sounds like it.
That's completely fine.
If you were an Etsy shop, what would you make?
Eldritch
Joy.
horror-based crafts, I think.
Like what, like woodcuts and things like that?
Yeah, I'm sure someone would knit. I think probably Sam would knit some sort of dice bag that was Cthulhu shaped, but then she'd find a way to like put actual teeth in it.
Nice.
I
'Cause
think
she's kind of a gremlin like
I
that.
think it's joined. I think.
Ambi and KT both would do art that would be phenomenal, and then I would just sit there and make mouth sounds. That's the extent of my artistic talent. Oh, spooky noise.
I think I have joined the thingy-majiggy.
Heck yeah. All right, we can share the chat if you like.
Oh, dear me.
We've
Let's
crossed
go.
the streams.
That's
How
what
you doing there, Oxy?
Almost done. Sorry. Getting in.
That's what me and the boys
I'm
do.
so sorry about this.
We cross streams.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
happy Pride.
Happy
Celebrate.
Pride. It is Pride Month.
Woo!
Cool.
Thank you for the spooky sound. Thank you for the follow.
God, Jesus.
Free sword fighting. Oh my goodness. Well, you always pay for it somehow,
Right. Okay.
One way or another.
Yeah.
Oxy is doing a lot of chattering for someone in a Discord server by
Oh,
himself.
you be careful with the hubris there.
This is gonna be
Don't be Cuban.
this is
Hey,
very
that
scary.
That was bloody painful.
I'm so scared of new people. I'm so
I'm here
scared of
now.
new people.
Hello.
I'll help, guys.
We're definitely going to do the new map.
Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Kai,
yeah.
are you still
Yeah,
here
we should.
by any chance?
Tax. That's a wonderful nickname. Love that.
Game character. No.
Stop slurping. Thank you.
I think your game might be going through your webcam microphone, Cassie.
That's a problem.
Sag.
You just don't sound so
Thank you,
audibly
Sleeps.
rich as usual.
I think that's something you can change in the settings.
Yeah, we have to get into the game, I think, to fix that.
Oh no, you can fix it here. Hit escape and then press settings,
Oh.
and then it'll give you your microphone setup. I think that might have been added in the latest patch.
I won't press ready yet then.
Small stuff.
Are you ready to roleplay, Olaf?
Listen, I play D&D. I'm so ready to roleplay, man.
Hell yeah.
Okay, does that sound better?
Oh,
That
that
does
sounds
sound a lot better, yeah.
way
Oh,
better.
that sounds a lot better.
Okay, yeah, it was trying to grab my webcam
I
mic,
thought
which I
so.
fucking hate when it does that, but it's alright.
You sound like smooth butter again.
Hooray!
All right,
Just
shall
gonna
get
write
ready
Smooth
now.
Butter as a character name.
Sweet
Smooth butter.
Smooth butter.
Mm,
Butter.
Smooth butter.
Hey there, I'm Smooth Butter.
Yeah, I'm smooth butter.
Oh, those Cowweezer, hello!
Anybody wanna buy some magazine subscriptions?
You know, I would like a smooth butter
Yes.
croissant.
I'm just trying to get back on my feet.
Check out the new courtroom.
What the
Oh, it's
fuck?
not-
Oh, this is fancy. This is very Judge Judy.
Yeah,
Also, my mouse sensitivity is through the
Yeah, Jesus
goddamn
fucking
roof.
hell.
yeah.
I went the opposite and I was too slow and then I changed. Okay, there we go. That was still a bit too fast. A little too sensitive for me. Okay. I'm good. Firstly, how dare you? Secondly, how dare you?
I'm the
Thirdly,
judge. I'm allowed to do
how
that.
dare you?
This is
You're
the
not allowed
first
to
time
do
with
that
me
to
trying
me.
out this deck, and I already noticed that there's a duplicate card. Whoops. Luckily, it's on
In
my
the bin
side.
with you, Judge. In the
Squeeze
bin
me?
with you.
This is my court. Silence, fiend.
If you pick up
I'm
the
not a
magic
fiend,
wand,
you're
you
the
can turn
fiend.
Oxy into a bird.
Whoa! Bad piss,
Oh, we got a
Tony.
truck
Oh,
driver
bad
attacking
piss,
you.
Tony.
Oh no,
Hog
no,
wild.
no.
Oh, no. All right. We are here today to hear the trial of Bad Piss Tony, who is accused of going hog wild and crossing the
Good amounts.
streams at a urinal
Doesn't happen.
without asking permission.
Okay, bye, Hannes. Thank you very much for stopping
Disgusting.
by. Take care of yourself.
Defense. How do we plead on this?
Not guilty, Your Honor. My client was misidentified at the urinal. Was not actually my client.
All right. Well. Oh my goodness. Sorry, we got a sub, and now I'm partying.
Oh, did we just? Oh,
Wow.
I scroll wheeled too much.
You're partying because of a sub.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Dark Demon, what are you doing?
Let's
Thank you
go.
so much. You totally did not have to do that.
Let's go.
Something.
All the
my
gift
God.
subs. Hell yeah.
Preach, super preach.
See, you got
Oxy,
yourself a-
Oxy, you also got 10 subs as well. I hope you know that.
Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't notice that.
Mad lads.
Demon.
Mad lads and ladies and ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, prosecution. Present your case, please.
Sure. Yeah. This this despicable individual over here. He's pissing all over the place. Look, we all we all enjoy.
Pissing all over the place.
We all enjoy.
Olaf's payment. What do you mean my payment? What? Huh?
You know, I think we can all agree that.
What?
It's a good
I'm not
time,
paying for anything.
those involved. And there are certain activities which,
Hey, by the
I'm
way,
afraid though,
go follow
require
them as well.
consent from other parties.
We gotta behave.
Hmm.
One of which is one of my the accused here today is accused of crossing the streams.
Crossing the
Sure, this can be a
streams.
fun activity. You're damn right crossing the streams. Sure, this can be a fun activity between two consenting adults, but without consent, well, that's just just not
sick.
cool.
That's sick and wrong, Your Honor.
That's exactly
Witness,
right,
refrain.
witness. May I present my first piece of evidence for the accused being where he's accused of being?
Please, by all means.
Empty liquor bottles.
Oh
This
my
boy
gosh.
dehydrated as hell.
Liquor.
Unbelievable.
I hardly knew her.
Nice.
Don't worry, I got it, Judge. Shut up.
Thank you, bailiff.
thank you, bailiff.
All right. So what
Um,
does this evidence? What does this prove?
He'd be drinking, you know, and look. You know what they say?
You know what? I
Get a-
asked a stupid question. That was my bad.
Get a couple, especially full liquor bottles, you know, that's going to really get your motor running. Piss wise.
Are you gonna behave, Oxy?
You are right.
No, I'm not.
SMH my
All
head.
right.
You can't fault them for being honest.
Defense. What do you have to say for yourself for drinking all that much?
Thank you, Your Honor. I just would like to point out here that the prosecution's claiming that my client drank all of these empty
Okay.
liquor bottles, and I would say that that is not feasibly true. My client would be dead if he had drank all those liquor bottles. We are not denying that my client was at the Hot Stripes Rainbow Club that evening. However,
The
we are
what?
denying that sorry, please witness. We are denying that my client engaged in this streams crossing activity without consent, and was in fact misidentified by the person who brought this case to the prosecutor, who was themselves quite drunk.
Objection. I'm only mildly drunk.
Right now?
No, not right now.
Unbelievable.
Naughty boy.
I
Naughty.
can get mildly drunk if you need me to, but
Well, so can we all, but we must save that for after court.
as you wish, Your Honor.
Do you have any evidence to support this claim?
Certainly. So, first, I'd like to ask the prosecution. You come here to this court bringing a bunch of liquor bottles, hauling them in from God knows where, and try to use that to claim that my client crossed the streams at a urinal. I fail to see what kind of case the prosecution is building to here, and we've admitted that my client was at the club, just didn't actually do the thing. You can see my client did have a great time, an excellent time at this club, but did not engage in any sort of stream crossing behavior.
All right,
Wow.
defense or prosecution. Sorry, your rebuttal.
My rebuttal.
You may
mean-
rebuttal again.
Thank you, Your Honor. Once buttled, I
Buttle
prefer
once
to do it
more.
twice. Yeah.
It's like
The
these
only time it's
bottles.
illegal to crush him is in
I please the
Ghostbusters.
court, I'm the liquor bottles are simply step one in the process. Obviously, like as we've said, we all enjoy a good drink once in a while, even to get sloshed, as the kids these days are calling it on the TikToks. I'm reliably informed. But it's what happened from there that really puts my client in the crosshairs. I would like to call a witness, if it will let me do
Oh.
that. It will let me do that. To the stand.
Hey up, it's me. I'm the truck driver.
Please state your name for the record.
Babe.
Bave?
Dave?
Babe?
Bave Bibson?
Bimson. Yeah.
Your Honor, how do you spell
Bimson.
BAVE BIMSON.
that? Bimson. Got it.
Babe
Now,
Bimson.
Mr. Bimson,
Middle
you were...
name Bibble.
Bibble?
Dave Bibble Bimson.
Babe Bibble Bimson. Yeah, that's my.
It's a hell of a name.
That is a hell of a
Yeah,
name.
my parents were crawl people.
Well, look, they're not the ones on trial here today. So, Mr. Bimson, you yourself were present at the urinal during the incident.
I
Is
was
this not
indeed.
true?
I was relieving myself after a long drive because I am, in fact, a truck driver.
Yes. Truck drivers are known for driving, is that correct?
Yeah, and Babe needed a bit of a tiddle. Bibble needed a tiddle in the whittle.
Truck
Oh, we don't
drivers
have to
also
do-
known
we-
for
we
talking
don't
third
have to do
person,
this.
right?
No,
We
this
do,
is not
though.
the thing we have to do.
We do have to
No.
do this. Yes, we
No.
do.
Oh
Yes.
God.
And Mr. Bimson, what
Death
was it
penalty.
you saw at the urinal? Please
I
recount the events of
saw-
that day.
I saw two what looked like sweets in the toilet in the urinal, and I was like, oh, I really want one, but I know I shouldn't.
These were the urinal cakes. This is what you're
They
talking
were. They looked delicious. Why would they call
They
them
do-
cakes if you can't eat them?
They do
Your Honor,
look like they
objection,
would
relevance.
taste like
where,
lemon.
Where is this going?
I
They do
had the
look like they
same
taste like
question.
lemon, don't they?
Where is this meeting exactly?
Yeah. What happened after
He's
the?
not asking the questions, Your Honor. I'm just telling them, speaking as honestly as I can. I really wanted to eat them, but I was told not to by my mother.
Relevance?
So what did you see? What did you see happen while you were fighting the urge to chow down on some delicious-looking pissy urinal
They did look
cakes?
absolutely delicious, but I saw the bloke over there. He was pissing next to. He violated one of the main rules of male toilets.
Please
He didn't
continue.
leave a gap, Your Honor.
Oh, you got to leave a gap.
Mm.
Let's
Mm.
stand
So
next to each
he
other.
went
Only
straight up,
like
yeah. There were multiple free urinals, and he stood next to a guy
Your Honor, I'd
right
like
next
to
to him.
move that the defendant be put to death.
Whoa!
It is one of the unspoken rules, and I was a bit disappointed that he didn't do it. It was a bit weird.
Okay. Well, what happened next?
Well, then I enjoyed a delicious, tasty urinal cake. And then
You couldn't stop yourself, eh?
That's for eating urinal
The
cakes.
witness, does the prosecution have any other questions about urinal cakes, perhaps? They seem very invested and interested in these urinal
Perhaps
cakes. I'm
we
not sure
should-
where they're going.
Perhaps we should take the urinal cake to after the court is done.
As you
I've
wish,
got one
my
in my
lord.
pocket if you want one.
I definitely do not. Hard pass.
Oh.
Thank you though.
All right.
Defense,
keep
it's
me-
your
they keep me
witness.
from being too hungry on
Thank
the
you.
trips, 'cause I am, in fact, a
Excuse
truck
me,
driver.
Mr. Benson, if I
Call me
may.
Bave.
Bave, then.
Or Bibble. My friends call me Bibble.
Bave, you claim you were at the
You're not
bar
my
at the
friend.
time of this incident occurring, correct?
Oh.
You were at the bar. You were in the bathroom,
Yeah, I was at the same bar. I was in the bathroom.
and this was the bar that was referred
going
to
to town.
colloquially as the Rainbow Bar. Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you frequent this bar a lot?
It has some pretty good cakes, so yeah, I go around every now and then.
Of course, eating all of those cakes, one must probably get pretty thirsty. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely.
And please, could you elaborate to the court whether or not those thirsts are for the, let's say, regular beverage variety or the bathroom beverage variety?
Are you accusing this man of drinking piss?
I'm just asking if this man drinks piss. I'm not accusing anything. I'm
Yeah,
merely
your
asking.
objection at relevance.
Okay. I am also concerned about the relevance of his
there
piss
is-
drinking.
There's a place I'm going with this, Your Honor. If you'll
Okay,
give
let's
me
get
another
there then.
question or
Is
two.
it the bathroom?
Yes.
Do I need to answer this question honestly? Am I under oath?
You are under oath.
Does that mean you have not
You've
been
come this
answering honestly before?
That's a great question, bailiff.
I have been answering honestly, Your Honor. I, Babe Bimson, I'm a proud piss drinker,
Okay, just being honest about it.
Very,
and I will
very
not
well.
have anyone disparage me.
Thank you for
No
answering us
kink
honestly.
shaming, court.
The,
But
the reason-
where are you going with this?
the reason I was
We're exposing
asking,
this man on our court.
Babe, at this moment, were
My
you
friends
in
call me
fact,
Babe Biffle Piston.
Mr. Babe? At this moment, were you in fact at that bathroom to drink the piss or merely to eat the urinal cakes? I'm wondering
I
if
was
you want to
primarily
amend your
there
Bye,
testimony.
Kai. Thank
The
you very much
cakes,
for
but if
stopping
someone had
by.
come in who I would have
I was
considered
gonna
attractive, I may have asked
ask,
them for a little bit of whittle
Hey,
in the mouth.
Kai,
Your Honor, what I'm trying to get down is what was the eye contact level?
Would you
Was
wanna-
Mr. Babe on his knees whenever he witnessed my client doing this, or standing up?
huh?
I would like to know what makes a difference there.
Well, you see, my client is a bit of a weird individual, and from different angles, he looks different. And I noticed that while this man is a truck driver, he seems
I was
to be
gonna say,
squinting
hey,
and has
Kai.
been this entire time. I'm curious about his mental acuity and wanted to kind of
Could you
lay
possibly
out exactly
demean?
how this occurred, where it occurred, and what the eye line was.
Objection, Your Honor. Surely the witness has
About
been
potential future
suitably
business
licensed and
endeavors?
tested by the DMV.
This is
they
true,
wouldn't
but
be.
unfortunately, I had earlier on in the night had an encounter with another person, and I did end up with a bit of piss in my eyes.
So it's possible and probably even likely to say that you may have been squinting, might not have gotten such a good look at my client.
It's definitely possible.
Okay. Thank you,
I am
Your
a
Honor. No
truck
further
driver,
questions.
After all.
Wow, this has been enlightening.
No laughing.
Okay, you're gonna go sit down. Enjoy your piss, sir. All right.
Truck drivers really getting it tonight.
They seem to be enjoying themselves, though. So. All right, prosecution. Next bit of evidence.
Yes, Your
Oh,
Honor.
wrong thing.
wrong one.
Apologies. Get back.
Yeah.
Get back there. There we go.
Okay, thank you. Your Honor, my next piece of evidence is as damning.
Oh dear.
After the defendant was arrested, he was rushed to a local medical facility for all the various tests that go along with a heinous crime of this sort. May I present the defendant's physical exam, in which it was proven that his dick had recently been pissed through.
What? What?
Your Honor, objection. I move we strike this piece of evidence. It is not unusual for someone to have recently pissed through a dick. That is one of their two primary functions. And I just move we strike this piece of evidence completely.
Okay, hang on.
Are we ready, Your Honor? May I continue?
Yeah, sorry, I had to add that as a quote to our chat.
Oh my god! Holy
Okay, I'm gonna give the prosecution a chance to make that fucking relevant.
I'm crying.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm crying.
Well, Your Honor, it speaks to the recency of, like, I'm establishing not only that my client was in the vicinity of said urinal at the time, as Mr. Bimson confirmed for us, but also this is the smoking gun we were looking for.
Or the pissing dick, as it were.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm crying so much. That's my face.
If you would consider me holding up this evidence as like Colin Powell standing up in the UN, holding up what I'm purporting to be anthrax found in it. So this is my case for the war on the war on what was this guy called? Yeah,
Dicks.
Yeah.
Baptist Tony.
Baptist Tony, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that was a really excellent it's a really excellent point by the defense. Many dicks have been immediately pissed in, so I'm just gonna
Pissed in?
Pissed on through.
Oh my god, Jesus. Pissed on
Adjacent
Andrew.
to.
Look, okay, I don't have one, so I just have to imagine. Okay, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna strike that particular bit of evidence. Hilarious that that was.
Fair enough, Your Honor. I might disagree, but
Oh my god.
Okay, defense? Go ahead.
Your Honor, we feel the prosecution has kind of failed to make any sort of case. They brought up a witness which some might say incorrectly identified my client due to extenuating circumstances. And I'd like to not reveal any more information about Bad Piss Tony until the prosecution can lay out their case. They seem to be stalling, and I'm worried they're playing more defensively, waiting to see what I'm going to do.
Oh. All right.
very well. May I present, Your Honor, an evidence photo?
Oh.
A mysterious sigil
Okay.
pierced into the left-hand side of the urinal trough.
Oh.
What?
My client, as I actually
my
don't-
client.
yeah, whatever,
Bad piss.
is right-handed, is he not?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so like it's as we've established, I think pretty comprehensively, he was crossing the streams to piss on the left-hand side here, as evidenced by the splatter on the left-hand side of this, what I'm going to call a pistogram.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No, that's a good point.
I'm dying.
Okay.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. My evidence cards were tough to make fit with this one.
No, I
Were they?
believe you. Defense. You defend your pissy client.
Yes, Your Honor. You see, it's a simple case of the prosecution not doing the proper due diligence before bringing up this case, because you see, this so-called pistogram, when the DNA was tested for it, it was found not to have come from my client's dick.
To have what from your Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's all.
Plot twist.
So whose dick did it come
your
from?
clients,
Yeah.
That's a great question, but it did not match my client's. This sigil may be proof of some streams being crossed, but I think this DNA evidence shows conclusively and clearly my client was not the one who pissed that sigil.
Hmm.
Oh. So
So who did?
who did?
We don't know. We're gonna have to go. I don't know. We'll probably need to get the police to be all over this.
We gotta go
This
door to door,
case.
testing, just people's.
Maybe
Getting swabs.
maybe the truck driver bibble he
His name
pit
is Babe
Bave
Benson.
It could
Bave
have been-
Benson.
Either way, Your Honor, unless the prosecution has any other evidence of my client being involved in this so-called streams crossing, I think we can pretty much definitively say it was not Bad Pistoni who crossed these streams hypothetically.
I will say
It would
that his
have-
name is kind of damning.
It would
It
have
is,
to
Your
be.
Honor. It's a childhood nickname. You don't choose your nickname, unfortunately.
Your Honor, may I add, it sounds Italian to me.
Hmm. Are you implying that there's a mob connection?
No, he's just Italian.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
He just likes pasta.
So it's pronounced
Oh,
Papitoni.
pasta over piss. Got it.
Pistoni.
Well, Your Honor, it would have to certainly be a pretty strong piece of evidence, wouldn't it, to really disprove
trying
these
to add
DNA
to this, I
results,
don't know.
presented by my learned colleague across the room there. What a
Did I
piece
take
of
it you have one?
evidence! What what a world we would live in if I had such a piece of evidence.
Okay, now
Something
you're
to
making me
maybe
nervous.
discredit the DNA lab entirely.
Uh-oh.
What a world we could live in.
That
What
would
a
be
world
quite
we
the
could
world.
live in.
Oh shit.
Lab results. Lab results. Specifically the results of the last time the DNA lab in question was tested for cleanliness. And what's this? Oh shit, a C- on the scorecard. These fuckers are
Ooh.
throwing piss around like it's goddamn Mardi Gras. It could have been anybody's sample that they returned to my colleague across the way there. It certainly calls into question the chain of evidence in hand, as being presented by my learned colleague over there, as to what as look, I'm putting up to a smug lean back and hands behind my head thing here. You get the idea.
Damn. Also,
Damning.
there is commentary from the press on the outside. What Mardi Gras is that, and how do we get there? I find this rather irrelevant, but for curiosity's sake.
Your Honor, I
It's
was
Mardi
quite,
Gras.
I was a little bit more of a drinker at the time, and I'm not entirely sure
Oh.
where I was.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
As has been established, look, we are like a mild drunkenness every once in a while. Let's just say at the time, I was hitting it a little harder.
Well defended.
Your Honor, these results coming out about the efficiency of this lab are shocking to me specifically. I've relied on this lab for a very long time, and as you can see here, they have a very expensive collection of lab equipment that is generally pretty much tamper-proof. We still stand by our DNA evidence that it was not, in fact, Bapitoni, which is how his name is pronounced in the native Italian.
Okay.
And Yes, and claim that Papitoni was not the person who crossed the streams.
Papitoni!
Well, expensive or not, I think just the sheer volume of piss found in this lab certainly calls this into question, Your Honor. I don't think this particular collection of expensive equipment nullifies my point at all. If anything, you know,
That
what
was
are they doing?
sick. That was
All that
sick.
expensive equipment, and they're just chucking piss all around the place.
Your
Jeez,
Honor,
get it together.
speculation, objection.
Mm.
They're highly learned scientists that specialize in piss and analyze it all day, apparently.
Analyze it?
No, I think the evidence stands. You can still have all of this tamper-proof equipment, but if they're slinging piss around, then yes, there are going to be mixed results.
That's fair, Your Honor.
Watch me snipe them again. Watch this. Shit.
So at the end of the day, what we're hearing here is that we don't know whose piss this mysterious sigil was written in, because of the failures of this lab that I've outsourced my piss analyzing to. At the end of the day, Your Honor, what we're left with is a half witness observation that could or could not be true, and a unreliable lab that gave inconsistent results. Your Honor, neither of these are enough to convict Bapatoni, and I move that we immediately release my client so he can go back to doing whatever he normally does.
I assume it's piss related.
Making pasta for his dear old grandmother.
Oh, okay. Prosecution, we're going to do one more round. You have one more opportunity.
Your Honor, I was in a bit of a rush getting here today, and I was wondering if I could get my McDonald's refunded by the court. Thank you. Those fries don't come
All right.
cheap.
No.
All right. Defense, you get one last opportunity here.
Thank you,
I
Your
will
Honor.
not reimburse your churros.
Now, the prosecution has attempted to make a case that my client was involved in this willful crossing of the streams, premeditated and without asking for permission, and has presented to the court so far one truck driver who admittedly had piss in his eye in order to back that claim. Generally, the prosecution's case has been relatively weak, and the last time I checked, we lived in America, and
God bless America. Let's go.
before any amount of prosecution is going to happen, we need to assume innocence until proven guilty.
Yeehaw.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, I'm gonna.
Especially having brought the doctor on.
You invoked the flag, so I don't want my birth certificate immediately revoked. So
Oh shit.
Uncle
Sam's gonna fuck me over again, aren't they?
evidence, I have no choice to set this man true to our nation's principles free.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early?
Hey, by the dawn's early piss. Wow.
Terrible.
Oh, say, can you piss?
Piss free, Boppy Tony.
Sometimes.
Okay.
That was amazing.
All right, I switched the deck to one that I've actually tested a bit more. This is the more dramatic one. It's still fun, still funny, just has more cards and doesn't have duplicates like the other one does.
Cool.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
got...
had good cards in the
Chat.
end. It just the ones I had were like tough to make fit the stupid.
Chat,
card.
you're about to see the defense of a lifetime.
Like what we do with an 8
Chat.
GB flash drive.
About to see the defense
Good
of
night.
a lifetime.
Piss porn? I don't know.
Good night.
Good night.
Or I don't know. Should I? Yeah.
You're about to see the
All right.
defense of a lifetime. Oh boy. Why is everyone looking up? Oh, there we go.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
How are we doing today?
All rise for the Honourable Judge Oxy. I don't know what that accent was I went for.
Oh, okay, get more snacks. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro, we're fucked. I don't know. This is my first day at the job. We have to be careful, man. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ah,
They're
shit.
shooting a paper airplane up to the ceiling?
You could have done a better job.
It going straight up?
Actually, that's pretty good. Well done.
So
Right?
it's
That's what I'm saying.
Judge. It's hit the
Good job.
second ceiling.
Well done. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
So now flex a third.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Oh,
we have a very
shit.
serious case here today, and we believe we have an actual alien from outer space here in court today.
It doesn't seem to look like an alien. I've seen a lot of films. I watched The X-Files at least twice.
Well, Your Honor,
All right.
we intend to prove over the course of this trial that Znarflax III has abducted
Snarflax,
14
okay.
people over the last month, and all we ask is that we can lock him up so that we can possibly study him,
shit.
learn where he came from, and determine if aliens are coming to war with us.
An excellent opening statement there.
Thank you.
I will now take the opening statement from the defense. Please provide your evidence, or you provide your opening statement.
Your Honor, Znarflax here is not an alien. Let me tell you, he is just a little guy, a little dude.
Ah,
He's been to the hospital many a times. Explains his huge head, but he's just a little guy. He's just a little dude. Look at him. Look at it into his eyes, and see the innocence in the eyes. That's my
it's his
statement.
birthday today as well.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's his birthday, everyone. He's a little guy.
Your Honor, please do not fall
I'm afraid
victim
I
to
have
the
to find
charms
him-
of this
I have to
alien.
find him- I find him not guilty.
Do not fall victim to this alien's charms. It's part of their physiology, we believe. They just look
I know
like
you're
cute
right.
little guys, but they are in fact deadly aliens.
Well, prosecution, please provide your first piece of evidence, please, for the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have here to show you today.
I've got something.
First,
I've got
to
something.
settle
in
the
mind.
question of whether Znarflax III is an alien, we have this partial security footage showing Znarflax walking into an unidentified object, a UFO,
Oh my gosh.
probably to check up on his prisoners.
Delightful. That is definitely quite damning evidence. Defense, do you have anything to refute said evidence?
Your Honor, I have this to say. The security footage might look like it's a UFO. However, this is where he lives. Znarflax III lives in a weird Airbnb. Those are specifically done to attract many tourists. However, this little guy, Snarflax III, he third of his generation, by the way, can I might say, he owns this Airbnb UFO in quotation marks, as a prosecutor said. He's just owning the place, and he just goes there to sometimes sleep when there's no tenants and clean. That is all.
Are you trying to tell me then that not only is he the owner of an Airbnb, he's actually a third generation immigrant and therefore not an alien?
Your Honor, are you racist?
I'm not racist, no.
Then you shouldn't be
That's a
saying that.
bold strategy.
Quite frankly,
Because
how dare you insult the chair?
My apology, Your Honor. However, I do have I do have evidence that could help.
Oh, go on. Present.
Your Honor, over here. Shit, wait.
I didn't even do anything that time.
Yes, you did. You know what you did.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What?
I love your outfit.
Your Honor, here we have a DNA sample. Now, do you reckon that aliens would leave DNA samples? I don't think so. You want to know why?
Objection, Your Honor. Everything has DNA.
How would you know
That's a
that,
bold
prosecutor?
claim.
Because science? Like, are you claiming that just the act of leaving DNA at the crime scene or somewhere like proves that your client is an alien or not an alien? I'm not sure where the defense is going with this.
That is correct. I am trying to say that aliens cannot leave DNA samples because they have much better technology to not leave them.
Oh.
It's a bold point. I've
Oh.
never seen alien DNA before.
No
what
one
if we had
has.
to take a piss, but sorry.
And if no one's seen alien DNA, then logically to me that means that no aliens have DNA.
What, Your Honor? What are you talking about? Aliens can still. The lack of observing
Exactly.
something in the past does not mean that it cannot exist in the future. An alien can have
Yes,
DNA
but-
just because you. Okay, Your Honor. How about this?
The logic is flawless.
I noticed that in your attempt to speedily move along this trial, you've already crossed out this partial security footage, based off
Well,
of
yes,
the
we've
ridiculous
proven
and
that the UFO
and
is not a
dubious
UFO,
claim.
It's an Airbnb.
The dubious claim that the defense attorney made. I noticed I didn't have a chance to rebut that, and I can prove that that
okay,
is a
alright.
UFO.
We can bring it back. Bring it up on the table. If you can prove it's a UFO, then we can bring it back.
Well, you see, Your Honor, if you look at that security footage, you'll see that the so-called Airbnb appears to be taking place in some sort of lot, like almost like a stand-up trailer. But this charity fundraiser took place in that exact lot, just a week prior to that security camera footage. Now,
Yes.
unless the defense is claiming that this Airbnb was set up within a week, isn't it more likely that this is a parked alien spacecraft?
Your Honor,
That is a very bold claim.
I do have a rebuttal to that.
Do you show us your battle?
That's for after the case. Over here we have the proof of the land rental. My defendant, Snarflax the Third, he rented the parking lot, and he's such a charitable little guy that he rented it for charitable events as well, such as
But that
giving.
doesn't explain why that doesn't explain where the UFO came from. If it took a week to set up.
The UFO, you see, Your Honor, you ever heard of movable houses? Portable houses?
Yes, I have.
Your
Yes.
Honor, this portable Airbnb is a portable house. It's on wheels, and it can be driven to different places, such as away from the parking space, to let people host charitable events. This little guy is a very loving and very caring little guy. Snarflax the Third. It follows down through generations from the first and the second.
Were the first and the second also little guys?
No, they were bigger boys.
Ah, I see. Rented the literary.
Yes, he is going to be a bigger boy soon, but for now he's a little guy.
Okay, all right. Well, Based on the example of the land lease being owned by the defendant here, I'm afraid I have to continue to remain with that evidence out of pocket, Prosecutor Art. Do you have
What's
any
going on,
evidence
Your
for
Honor?
me? I do apologize.
Yes, I do. Let me ask the court this. These portable homes that you're talking about, they're pretty big. They're difficult to haul, and
Yes.
we have here records that Zarflax III, posing as a human,
Bailiff.
perhaps,
Please
purchased
turn
a brand
the
new sports car.
witness into a bed.
Now, if you already had a mobile home you had to carry behind you, you wouldn't be able to pull it with a car like this, and you wouldn't want to add it to that. So it does seem to suggest that it's not Zarflax III's mobile home, but Your Honor, the thing that really
I'm sorry,
I think
the bailiff seems to be turning into fireworks.
No, the bailiff
The-
needs
the-
to share his chips.
I'll have you know they are Haribo.
Oh,
Oh.
which ones?
Even more.
Are you going to share with the court?
Your Honor, I would, but Your Honor is at least a 3-hour drive away.
Unbelievable.
Disappointing.
Your Honor, the main reason we brought this case to court today is because in a routine stop in the sports car, Mr. Znarflax III was found with this manifesto explaining exactly his plan for kidnapping 14 people over the course of a month. When we cross-referenced this with the crime database, we noticed that 14 people had gone missing, and we're just trying to get them back, Your Honor.
That makes sense. That is quite damning. And did this manifesto also mention that he was an alien?
Your Honor, we're willing to table the alien issue. We just need to get these 14 people back.
I see. Okay, very well, very well. Okay. Defense, what do you have to say about this manifesto?
Your Honor, Znarflax III does not make manifestos. He told me himself. You have people who make manifestos, like, I don't know who makes manifestos. Fuck.
The Unabomber.
Other criminals like your client.
Ed Miller.
Well, that's very.
Sorry.
The alien in the courtroom is innocent until
Your-
proven guilty. You will not.
Your
be held
Honor,
as a criminal
Your Honor,
again.
he is not an alien. He is just a little guy, might I add.
The little guy in the court is not a criminal until proven guilty.
Now, I will say, the manifesto is not real. In fact, the manifesto.
Please turn the witness into a bird.
What?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good boy.
That is so sad. The manifesto has been, because Mr. Znarflax III owns an Airbnb. The manifesto has actually been left behind by one of his old by a tenant. So he was trying to report it to the police, but unfortunately he couldn't get it that far because he got caught by the police with the manifesto in his car. Now the car, I will say, Your Honor, may I ask you, if you own an Airbnb, a crazy Airbnb like a UFO, correct? You would get money, correct? Now, what would you do with that money? You would buy yourself nice things. You would treat yourself. Your Honor, because he runs a successful Airbnb, he bought himself a nice luxury car. Now,
I see. So you're saying that he is not just a little guy, but he is also a parasite.
Landlord.
that is subjective.
Of course, he's not on trial for that. However, I think we will agree in this court
That is correct.
that all landlords are bastards.
Now, if you see in these GPS logs, he was going to return the manifesto to the police, and as you can see in the GPS logs, the police was a written GPS log, a destination.
Hmm. And where was that destination to?
The police, Your Honor.
The police.
It was from his house to the police. That's what the GPS log says.
So you are saying that he found a manifesto
Yes.
written by... Who was it written by again?
That's a good question, prosecutor.
The Unabomber.
We believe it was written by Snarflax III.
It doesn't say anywhere it's been written by Snarflax III.
That's correct, but it does use a lot of alien type words that Snarflax is probably has used in the past.
Are you being racist right now, prosecutor? Are you
No, Your
being
Honor, we're
are you
just
being
worried about these 14
xenophobic,
people.
prosecutor?
Your Honor, we're just worried about these 14 people. We suspect Snarflax III kidnapped them. This claim of he found this manifesto and was taking it to the police whenever the police pulled him over, and he didn't inform the police about it. Like this entire thing is extremely fishy.
Your Honor, I'll bring you one more evidence, but believe you me, he found this very important USB drive in his Airbnb as well. That includes copies of the manifesto signed by the name of the prosecutor's witness.
Your Honor, found in his Airbnb sounds like a shorthand for I'm providing incriminating evidence about my client and hoping that the court doesn't notice. Please tell me that you're seeing through this.
But it has been said that your witness was the one who wrote it.
That by the defense, who has presented no evidence whatsoever that my witness was the one that wrote it. The stressed intern was
I don't know what I'm
stressed
doing.
interning in order to write any sort of manifesto.
Yes, but mate, who is he an intern to? Who is he an intern for?
Let's call my witness to the stand, Your Honor. May
I think we're going to have to. Otherwise, I would be very suspicious if you weren't going to bring your witness to the stand. Good evening, stressed intern. What is your name? Please state your name for the court.
My name is Jumbly Juice.
Jumbly Juice.
I don't have time for this.
Your name is Jumbly Juice.
Is this relevant?
Please don't make fun of my witness, Your Honor.
I'm not making fun. I'm just trying to understand their name.
Oh, if I don't get the report by 5, I'm fired.
That 5 o'clock was about
Yeah.
7 hours ago.
Your Honor. Oh, if I may ask questions.
This is so stressful.
Oh, what? What? No! No! My little guy!
Oh, nailed it.
I can't believe I got. I can't believe that I got fucked up by a misclick. No!
I'm so sorry.
That's a miscarriage of justice.
I think you were going to win that one, too.
I'm so sorry. I think you were going to win that one because he was just a
Redo.
little guy. I feel like someone should be the journalist this time around. I'll be the journalist.
Can we take a short bio break before we play another one? Yeah.
Go piss, girl.
All right.
Make sure you don't cross streams.
Oh my god.
Don't cross the street. Don't cross the street. Jesus.
You know.
But it's cool if you piss in someone's face if they ask you to.
You know.
Yeah.
Just
It's all
avoid
about
the
Yeah. Just don't do a pistagram, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's devil magic. We don't want that.
You know. I was like, shit. Should I do an Airbnb thing? That's really bad. I was genuinely thinking like, oh, it's gonna be an evil landlord thing.
It's always a safe bet.
Yeah.
Landlord thing. All right, I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be right back.
I'm probably gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna head out. Unfortunately, this is well fun though. It is fun. I do enjoy it.
Silly for accidentally clicking that button.
SMH my
It
head.
felt like the judge just ran out of patience and was just like, you know what?
You fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. He's guilty. I
Let's
don't
go.
care. That's
Let's
because
go,
the
yeah,
judge
let's
was
just go.
racist and xenophobic. SMH my head. Listen, my
Was
rebuttal
down
was
where he
like,
wanted.
if my genuine rebuttal is like, was genuinely, Your Honor, are you racist? Prosecutor, are you racist?
It was a powerful way of doing it.
And then the judge sentenced. Oh, SMH my head. This game seems like a good way to improve my improv skills. Yeah, it does.
On
doesn't
the
it?
other hand, like, that's what you get for calling the judge racist. Yeah.
That is true.
It's true, yeah, no,
That is
you
true.
definitely got my bad side very early on.
SMH my head. This might be my last one as well because it is getting slowly to that time.
What time is it in Poland?
It is like 2:30 right now.
Tooth hurty.
My tooth is hurting, but it's 2:31.
I think you're only an hour ahead of us.
True.
Yes, that is correct. But it's like I usually finish the stream now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to have some of my Haribo now before I'm rustling too loudly. I didn't realise it was that
Get some
loud.
Haribo in you, boy.
Yeah.
Good call. One more and then time to rest up. Yeah, exactly. I kind of want to just like chill and vibe. This is the longest I've streamed for like ever since like the 24-hour stream, I think. So it's a long time.
Yeah, I think one more before bed would make sense, indeed.
Yeah. You'll better bring some very competitive evidence.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm a pain in the ass. Don't you worry.
Noted.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
I love me a technicality.
Yeah, you've been going for 4 hours. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a little bit too long. Too long.
Do. The music's very chill.
It is nice. It's like elevator music.
It is.
How's it going, chat?
How's it going, chat?
Yeah, how is it going, chat?
Reverb part.
Had to be done. I always forget that you get the Power Rangers thing pop up. on your screen.
Yeah, you gotta have some.
Kai, you will be pleased to know we have recorded more episodes of Omen, and now I need to edit them.
When am I coming on?
At some point, we need to get to a point where we actually have characters in, and there is actually a character called Babe Bimson in the next episode
Of course there is.
because I couldn't come up with a character name. Like panics.
How about now, Benson?
Does this Babe Benson have a piss thing?
I don't know. We didn't. He sort of. He wasn't meant to be that much of a character, and then we kind of fleshed him out.
That happens.
He's the new Nick Knackers, but not quite. Nick Knackers is forever in my heart. I love Nick Knackers. He's the worst.
Ugh. How's the UK with the weather right now?
Sticky.
Warm.
Yeah.
It's still
Sticky and
warm
warm.
now at the moment in the morning.
I've heard like it was very bad today.
Yeah, it was pretty unbearable. Being in the dentist's office, there was no air conditioning in there. It was just ugh.
That's
Not
already
good.
hell.
Like all that plus like the stress
Okay.
from like having your teeth messed up as well.
Sticky, warm, the sounds from the drill, the fingers in my mouth.
What did I walk
yummy.
into?
Just levels of delight.
All right. Are we all ready?
Alright.
Yes, this will be our
Yeah.
last
Think
one
so.
probably because it's getting late.
Okay.
So let's make it
Yeah,
damn bloody good.
Let's make it count.
Okay.
No more fucking around.
No more fucking around.
This.
No shit. Order! Oh, they didn't even hear me yet.
Welcome to the
Oh, we all
judges
here.
seat, Olaf.
Order!
Perfect.
Oh,
Welcome to the court. Peter Griffin!
oh my god.
Oh no. Oh.
Nah, Lois.
Don't speak. Shh. Be quiet. You just keep your mouth shut.
All right, prosecutor Art. Give me the
Yes,
rundown.
Your Honor. Your Honor, we bring today to the court the case of Peter Griffin. On the surface, it appears to be a simple case of tax fraud, but as with many things in Peter Griffin's life, it is a long and complicated story that is easily wrapped up in less than 30 minutes. We will present to the court exactly what kind of tax fraud Peter Griffin engaged with, prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, and we hope that he can be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Thank you.
Thank you very much, prosecutor. Attorney, give us your rebuttal.
Okay. You're gonna have to just trust me, okay? Just go with it. Just go with it. Your Honor, we do not deny that he committed tax fraud, but I am going to argue that it was not done knowingly, for it is very clear that my client is an idiot and a caricature. So I will be arguing that it's at best second-degree tax fraud.
Okay.
Manslaughter of tax
Second
fraud.
degree tax fraud.
Yeah, it was not intentional.
So you're saying it's like, how do we say, a manslaughter case, but it was the tax fraud manslaughter, basically.
Yeah,
Man's
nobody
tax
died.
fraud.
It
Man's
was
tax
fraud.
completely unintentional.
Money slaughter.
Tax fraud.
Okay.
Yeah, money slaughter.
Okay. Very, very, very good. Fuck. The prosecutor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Prove to me that Mr. Peter Griffin here.
That was excellent, Your Honor. Great
Are
impression.
you mocking my client, Your Honor?
That wasn't me. That was Peter Griffin himself. I don't know what you guys are
Oh.
talking. I don't
I
know.
told you to shut up.
Nah. Hey, Lewis. I'm in Fortnite, Lewis.
Your Honor, you're pretty close. What ended up
the
happening,
green, Lois.
Your Honor, we will show that Peter Griffin did do this knowingly and with willful foresight. You see, Your Honor, Fortnite did not give Peter Griffin as much money as he had hoped, and by the time the money ran out from that, he was in the middle of an expensive home renovation.
No.
He noticed that there was a issue with the remodeling of him and Lois's bedroom, wanted to take care of that, but the money ran out partway through, and he started looking towards shadier and shadier means. This is where our tax fraud case comes in. So we prove that we hope that this proves that Peter Griffin did willingly engage in tax fraud and had a hole in his pocketbook that he needed to fill that only tax fraud could do.
Okay, thank you. Lawyer of Peter Griffin
Your Honor.
gives the
this is-
rundown.
You are not incorrect. The prosecution is not incorrect that there was indeed a very expensive home renovation going on. However, I would like to present this signed receipt for the last bit of materials required for the home renovation that is already paid for. So that could not be the motive.
Your Honor,
Or
there's
this man
more to
has no
there's
motive.
more to home renovation than just purchasing materials. Labor itself is a very extensive cost. Purchasing materials is step one.
Quite so, but my client is a toxic man, and he would not allow another man to do his work in his house. He would insist on doing it himself.
The attorney is
Do you have
correct
any
there.
proof of that?
I've watched him
very
multiple times on TV.
Very well, very well.
Breaking news!
Oh, breaking news, everybody.
Breaking news.
The bird is the word and made millions in Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Why is
Prosecutor,
Peter Griffin
prosecutor,
making that
tell me
gesture?
why you lied about Peter Griffin not making millions in Fortnite.
Your Honor, I did not lie about that. I simply said Peter Griffin did not make enough to cover the home renovations. As the defense attorney stated, Peter Griffin is a proud man, probably attempted to do it himself multiple times, but eventually needed to turn to professional help, and it was just not enough money for Fortnite to cover.
Fair. Okay, how much now? The defense. Might I ask, how much exactly was the renovation? Because you have the receipt over there, and I cannot read, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Your Honor. So the home renovation was to the tune of about $100,000. You see, he was redoing a bathroom and the kitchen, and that adds up very quickly. However, his house is not that great. Probably because he does all his repairs himself. So he could not possibly have dumped millions into the house.
Now, okay. Well, prosecutor, might I ask, how much was the potentiality of Peter Griffin hiring these renovating men?
Well, Your Honor, while the defense attorney does make a good point of the home renovations themselves were probably around $100,000 for materials, as was mentioned in the signed receipt, you must take into consideration that the millions of dollars supposedly made through Fortnite were first blown through an extensive collection of Star Wars memorabilia that Peter Griffin purchased.
No.
Millions and millions of dollars worth. More than enough to blow through everything he made in Fortnite and leave him with no money left over for the home renovation. And he would have to tell Lois about that.
Interesting point. Defense rebuttal? Question mark?
Yes, I have many buttles. So
That is something for you to go to the doctor with, not over here.
and I shall. My appointment is right after this.
Oh,
So,
good.
We will not deny the memorabilia purchase. For, as I've said, my client is a stupid man. But also, it's Star Wars memorabilia, so who could blame him?
Nah.
It was not purely for
Hey,
himself,
Melissa.
because he has a rare charitable streak. He
Oh,
donated that memorabilia to a charity that
And thus had no
helps,
money for his home
unhoused
renovation.
youths find love of Star Wars.
now. Okay. Well, that is a good thing.
So he's fiscally irresponsible, as you can see.
Now,
Thus,
But
even further
cruel,
motive for tax fraud, Your
criminally
Honor.
negligent? I don't believe so. Stupid, yes. Criminally negligent, no.
now.
Breaking news.
Breaking news!
Breaking news!
Star Wars memorabilia
Whoa!
sold for multi-butt charity.
Oh, see?
That is a charity that I own. No,
Is this a conflict of interest, Your Honor?
no, it's not, unfortunately. However, I will say, charities, donating to charities, from my understanding, is a tax write-off, as they say.
Thus giving opportunity for this tax fraud. Your Honor, Peter Griffin was low on money. He saw the opportunity to defraud our government by not paying his taxes, and did so probably with this charity donation receipt.
Well, we did say he committed tax fraud, just not malicious tax fraud.
Well,
Okay.
A witness! State your name and case.
Hello there. Hey, I'm Frank. Frank Multivitamin.
Frank multivitamin.
Frank Multivitamin. Now,
Hey, how you doing?
sorry, that was my bad. I did not know what these buttons do. Oh, this is my first day as a
Nah, it's
judge.
Cool. I'm here now. You might as well ask me your
Just don't
questions.
accidentally hit one of the gold ones. 'cause it's
Yeah. I will not misjudge as the last judge. Racist fucker. Anyway,
Your
Mr.
Honor, may I ask the witness some questions?
Go for it. Shit, wrong fuck. Shit. Shit.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, the scroll wheel is...
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Multivitamin,
Yo,
you are the boss of the IRS. Is that correct?
that is true. They call me Mr. Taxes.
Mr. Taxes. And am I correct in that the IRS has been looking into Peter Griffin's tax activity for a while now?
You are correct, sir.
And what did you find when you looked into Peter Griffin's tax activity?
Sorry, could you repeat that? You sounded a little bit like a robot.
What
Ow.
did you find when you looked into Mr. Griffin's tax history?
Oh, this guy here, he's up to the eyeballs in fraud.
Up to the
As a-
eyeballs in fraud.
Hasn't paid a single cent in 25 years.
Dear God, that is horrific and horrendous. Did you, in the investigation, find any intentionality, perhaps? Any explanation as to why he hasn't paid his taxes?
Explanations were hard to come by with this guy. See, if there's one thing our investigators found is that he's liable to go off on a tangent. See, he'd say things like, Lois, this is just like the time I was watching blah, 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 blah. And then he'd stare at the
Oh,
wall
please
for
don't get
20
him started. Please.
20 to 30
Sarah,
You think
seconds.
that's bad? That's the
In
Nah.
silence, waiting for everybody else to finish whatever thoughts they were having, and then he'd come back and some kind of non sequitur like, yeah, maybe I should buy a new jet ski. It made zero sense. Either way, this guy, he'd walk into a bank, he'd confuse the heck out of them, and before you know it, he's making off with 50,000 red dollars.
So he not only stole money from banks, he also willingly defrauded the tax people. Is that what you're testifying here today in court?
This is money we could have used to build various bombs and
Thank you.
military
That's
equipment.
It's quite enough. Your Honor,
Interesting.
Mr. Multivitamin has testified here very clearly and plainly that the highest level of government organizations have decided that Peter Griffin is willfully evading his taxes, has not paid them for quite a while, and yes, thank you. That is that's all the questions we have.
Well,
Defense, would you like to ask any questions?
I would just like to clarify something that our witness here said.
Go
sure.
forth.
So you said in the investigations and in interviewing my client
yeah.
that he was prone to go off on tangents and not know what he was talking about for a good 30 minutes at a time. Is that correct?
No. He would say, "This is just like the time XYZ," and then he'd stare at the wall for 20 to 30 seconds before just coming out with some kind of like, stupid, completely unrelated line.
Precisely.
Didn't know what the hell was going on. It's like he was
Your
having
Honor.
some kind of like mini episode.
Well, it's very clear
wasn't
then
relevant to anything else that was going on at the time.
Exactly. I feel he's made my point for me. My client clearly has no idea what he's doing. He just stares off.
Breaking news, everybody!
Breaking news. You think that's bad? Nukes hit Bavaria, funded by tax fraud.
Funded by tax fraud?
This
By
was
tax
money.
fraud.
I
How
thought
do
this
you-
was money that was not in the coffers because of my client, but they have enough to bomb Bavaria?
Now, hold on now.
Cream everywhere.
This might not be the United States. I mean, sure, we got the lion's share of the world's nuclear arsenal, but that doesn't mean we would nuke our German friends. This could have been anybody. You know, I hear Iran's pretty close to a bomb, at least according to certain sources. Oh, okay, we're getting a little bit too topical there for a second.
Thank you very much, witness, for your thingy majiggies.
I have a question for you, Your Honor.
That is yes. I have an answer for you, prosecutor.
Your Honor, do you think we're in a cutaway gag right now?
Oh god.
Oh my
And
God, we
Lois,
could be.
this is just
Oh,
like
no.
the time I was
Oh,
tried in
shit.
Oh my
Sockport.
God, we are.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh,
God, we
Lord.
are.
How do we get out?
Oh,
Widow,
no.
widow.
How could you do
Oh
this?
no. Wait, I see the cameras. I see the cameras everywhere. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no. The feds, what do you have to say to this?
There's a chat window to
Oh,
the
God.
right.
Put him to death. Get us out of here.
All right. Well, we fuck. Peter Griffin for the crimes against humanity for bombing Bavaria. You're guilty.
Just to be clear, I don't.
No, oh no. I think I went too early. Oh no. Well, that was good. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I'm stuck in the loading screen. Question mark? Oh. Oh, okay. Well,
Hello, Olaf.
hello. I don't know what happened. Was disconnected.
Oh, if you return to menu,
Hello.
it
I
takes
did,
you out
yeah.
of the
Okay.
lobby, but that's
Interesting.
fine. I've done that.
Well, that was
What a
good.
wonderful performance, everyone.
Good
That was
job.
really silly.
Good socking all around.
Excuse
Way
me.
to suck,
Oh,
everyone.
happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy sucking. Suck it.
PK,
Fuck.
do crime. Wind up in Stockport.
Wind up. Geld them. Sorry.
That was fun. I'm going to stop.
I feel like I
doing
learned a lot about my decks when the differences between those two, and I think I've got some ideas on how to tune them a bit better.
that. That's exciting.
Well, this was a great first time playing with you guys. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm a good guy in your eyes.
Yeah, it was fun.
You are.
It's good.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
Yeah, thank
having me. I really appreciate it. It was definitely something.
It was
Oh.
definitely one of the
Inexperienced.
games we played. I don't know what I was expecting, but I certainly wasn't much piss.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that,
sorry about that.
We never do.
I don't know why it went that
I
hard on
can't-
the piss to begin
I
with.
can't believe we
It's all
didn't.
right.
I can't believe the defense didn't bring up, but it's Pride Month. Your Honor.
Oh,
Like a
we
fun-
have already this month done that for sure.
No.
And as we all know, tonight has given us the
Accusations
wonderful
of
phrase.
homophobia have been rampant.
Oh yeah.
We've got the
If you
wonderful
find my
phrase
client
that
guilty, it's homophobic.
it is not
Yeah.
unusual for someone to have pissed through a dick. The classic line.
It's
I
not
will use from now on
unusual to
forever.
piss through the
To
dick.
piss through a dick.
It's not unusual.
Oh,
I have pee inside your dick. What
Okay.
Oh, Jesus
Good
Christ.
games, y'all.
Good game.
games.
Good
Good
games.
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 Thank you.
Oh god.
Surreal.
Do
Good
we have any
lord.
other streams that we want to pimp before we head out? Ooh, thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
I
That's good to
didn't realize I
I
wasn't
see
followed.
Nikolai, who couldn't join us tonight, is doing a charity thing on JD's
see.
channel.
Oh yeah, we should go. Yeah, we should go right into them because they're doing charity stuff. It's on Penance, right?
It's not on Penance RPG. It's on.
Oh, it's JD's.
JD Morose. The link has been posted in the Penance RPG
Awesome. I'm gonna grab
channel. Yeah.
Perfect. We'll go right into them
Okay, I'll need
because they're doing
the
charity stuff. Stop
Oh.
licking my feet.
I'll need a name question mark.
Excuse me.
Make me.
Sorry, the dog is licking my feet and it drives me insane.
Hey yo.
Hey, Chen.
Hey yo.
Look.
What's
Okay,
what's the
so-
name of this?
So it's JD MOROSE.
JD Morose. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
You don't have to donate, but at least go say hi.
Gonna do that. There we go. Okay, Puggy.
Poggy, poggy, poggy.
Puggy.
Well, thanks, y'all.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
it's great.
playing.
This is fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
All right.
Catch
Bye,
you
everyone.
later.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Friday night.
Good
Bye.
night.
See you all later.
Bye.
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 Okay, Pug. Let's leave stream together. Alright, Pug. Well, hi. Hope everyone's doing good. This is going to be the end of the stream. We are going to raid JD Morose. Let me figure out how to raid. There you go. I think that's right. Right. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for staying. I appreciate every single one of you. You all have a wonderful day / night / whatever time zone you're in. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family, but most importantly, take care of yourselves. You've been fantastic, amazing, spectacular, cute, adorable, and just purely fantabulous beings that live in this plane of existence. Yeah, tomorrow, I don't know yet if we're going to be playing more FBC Break. It's probably going to be either tomorrow or on Sunday. If we're not playing tomorrow, then I'll probably do like I don't know what kind of stream I'll be doing. Basically, either or, we don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. I'll even leave you all for tonight. Take care of yourself, sleep well, have a wonderful rest of your day. Say hello to JD Morose. I don't know much about them. But make sure you follow them if you haven't already. Support their charity run. If you can donate. If you can't, that's completely fine as well. And yeah, it's gonna be it for me for today. I'll love you and leave you all for tonight. Take care of yourselves and good night. Bye bye.